Ecuador is sacrificing revenue for nature preservation. The government there is now asking developed economies to help them in their effort to prioritize the environment. Well, Nita Soledad Perez reports from the Ecuadorian Amazon.
These are not postcards. These are real images from the Ecuadorian Amazon. 40% of these lands have been exploited already by oil companies. Now, the Ecuadorian government of President Rafael Correa is trying to save what's left with a bold and often criticized government initiative known as a Yasuní ITT. The Yasuní National Park, part of Ecuador's Amazon rainforest, is recognized as one of the most biodiverse regions in the world, as well as home of two of the last uncontacted indigenous tribes. This area also contains about 846 million barrels of crude oil. To prevent the environmental destruction caused by oil exploitation, the government of Ecuador proposed a permanent ban on oil production in the park in exchange for 50% of the value of the reserves.
This place is not for Ecuador, it's for humanity, it's for the present and future generations. It's about the oxygen that doesn't have a price, maybe, or doesn't have a way of measuring it, how much it is.
Companies like Petroecuador are already building roads right on the edge of the Yasuní Reserve.
Exterminating the last of our natural resources will be detrimental for Ecuador, even though the economic benefits of exploiting the park will benefit our economy.
Ecuador is the only country in the world that recognizes the right of nature in its constitution.
We've been living under the illusion and delusion that we are somehow separate and above. I think this historic correction has been made in Ecuador through its constitution.
While some might mistrust the Ecuadorian government, the United Nations Development Program is in charge of the accounting. So far, it has collected $200 million. I'm standing on over $20 billion of untapped oil. But for now, the Ecuadorian people and its government have decided to pursue a longer-term investment: nature, environment, and their future. Nita Soledad Perez, CCTV, Yasuní, Ecuador.